Dear children, this is Janet. We are learning Chapter 4 Chemicals and Chemical Changes. In this video, we are going to learn about chemical changes. Last year, we have studied about chemical and physical changes. We know that chemical change occurs when two or more chemical substances react to produce a new substance with a different set of properties. Chemical changes are permanent and they are irreversible. Let us discuss some examples of chemical changes. Children, you would have noticed some reddish brown deposition on iron objects such as chains, iron lock, and even in your bicycle. This layer is called rust and the process is called rusting. Rusting is a slow change and quite undesirable. Why it is undesirable? Because it destroys the iron. Yes, rusting makes even the strong iron weak. Iron reacts with atmospheric oxygen in the presence of moisture to form a substance called iron oxide, which we call rust. The layer of rust falls down gradually. Again, the fresh metal gets exposed to atmospheric oxygen, which leads to rust again. Now, let us write the chemical equation for the chemical reaction of rusting. First, let us write the word equation. Iron and oxygen are reactants, so they are written on left side with a plus sign in between. And the product is iron oxide. It is written on right side following an arrow symbol. So, the word equation is iron plus oxygen gives iron oxide. The word equation is then replaced by chemical symbols and formula. So, the chemical equation is written as Fe plus O2 gives Fe2O3, as chemical symbol of iron is Fe and oxygen is O2 and chemical formula of iron oxide is Fe2O3. The equation is unbalanced. There is one iron atom on left side and two iron atoms on the right side. Two oxygen atoms on left side and three oxygen atoms on right side. In order to balance the oxygen atoms, Fe2O3 is multiplied by 2 and the oxygen O2 on the left side is multiplied by 3. Now both the sides have 6 oxygen atoms. Now the iron atoms on left and right side are not balanced. In order to balance the iron atoms, Fe on left side is multiplied by 4. Now there are 4 iron atoms on both the sides. So the equation becomes 4Fe plus 3O2 gives 2Fe2O3. Then iron oxide in the presence of moisture, it reacts with water and forms hydrated iron oxide, which we call as rust. It is represented as 4Fe plus 3O2 in the presence of XH2O gives 2Fe2O3 XH2O. Here XH2O on left side denotes moisture and XH2O on right side denotes iron oxide in hydrated form. Children, in our book, unbalanced equation is given just to represent the chemical reaction. Okay, now we know that rusting is a chemical change because the change is irreversible and it is permanent. We cannot get back the iron from the iron oxide, that is from rust. Now we understand that the oxygen and water are the two essential conditions for rusting of iron. Iron objects kept in the absence of either oxygen or water or both can prevent rusting. Oiling iron objects or painting iron objects protects the surfaces from coming in contact with moisture and oxygen in air, and this prevents rusting. Rusting can also be prevented by coating the iron objects by metals like zinc. Galvanization is a process in which iron objects are coated with zinc to prevent them from rusting. The water pipes used in our homes to carry water are made from galvanized iron. The next chemical change is browning of vegetable and fruit surfaces. You would have noticed the cut apples that are kept in the morning for your snacks have turned brown when you open it during your snacks break, isn't it? and also the cut surfaces of brinjal and potato when exposed to the air for some time turn brown. This is due to the chemical reaction of certain compounds present in brinjal, potato and apples with oxygen in the atmosphere. Let me explain you in detail. We know that the apple is made up of cells. The cells of the apples contains molecules called phenols and enzymes called phenolase. When the apple is cut, the cell is damaged and the oxygen from the atmosphere can get inside the cell and it reacts with the phenolase and it allows the phenolase enzyme to change the phenol molecules into the molecules of melanin. Melanin has brown color, so the cut surface turns brown. Children, you would have noticed your mother cutting brinjals and potatoes and putting them in a bowl of water. This is why, because soaking cut vegetables and fruits in plain water can reduce the level of browning. Water prevents the amount of oxygen in the air comes in contact with the cut surface of the vegetables and fruits. Let us continue with some other chemical reactions in our next video. Thank you.